had some success, a lot of success on the ground last week. What can you guys do to, I guess, shore up that run defense?
Well, you know, it was really simple. Simple mistakes and simple fixes for what we were doing wrong. You know, it's stuff that we haven't done wrong all year, and I think, you know, that was just Baylor taking advantage of one of our weaknesses, and we saw that on film, and we know what we did wrong, and we'll get it fixed for this week because we're going to have to, because Missouri has the same kind of spread attack.
And Missouri likes to run the ball as much as they do. They average over, I think, 200 yards a game. What have you seen on tape so far of Missouri's run, and what makes them so good with it?
Well, they have very explosive players, and they spread everybody out and just hit a seam up the middle, or, you know, in between two linebackers, you know, stuff like that. They have such a, you know, great offensive coordinator that figures out the weaknesses in the defense, and he exploits them very well with the speed and athleticism of their players.
Where would you grade? I mean, maybe 0 to 10 on the pain scale, 10 being the most pain. I mean, obviously you've had your nose in a lot of plays being a linebacker. Where would you rate the shoulder popping out, I guess?
Well, the first time it happened, it was pretty painful. I don't know what, you know, scale it was, and the second time it probably hurt the most because I had to put it back in myself. It was out there. First time it kind of just went back in by itself, and the second time, you know, just.
When you put it back in, did you know what to do? Or?
I just grabbed it and put it. It was on the Baylor sideline, so we just hit the quarterback out of bounds. So, you know, I was going to get out of there, just get that thing and get out. So.
Have you ever had experience putting a shoulder back in before? Or?
No, I never had that problem before with my shoulder ever. So, you know, it's kind of. I guess on-the-job training there.
Did you sit out a play or anything, or did you just go right back into the huddle?
They made me come out, made me come out for one play, and then I just kind of went back out there on my own. So,
Coach said you kind of had a look when he wanted to come over and, you know, maybe keep you out a little bit more, and
yeah.
you kind of liked that look. I don't know. Did you feel like you had a little? Don't take me out.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was coming over to talk to me about it, and I wanted to let him know that I was fine and I could go back in there, and you know, it wasn't going to affect my play or anything like that. So I was focused, and, you know, didn't want them to score anymore.
So what has to happen for you to not go back in the game? I mean,
I don't know.
Is there any sort of pain? You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that most guys would be on the deck for something like that. But what drives you to go back in? You guys were down at that point too.
Yeah, I don't like sitting out at all. You know, I don't like seeing all the hard work that me and my teammates have put in, you know, and you have to sit out. You put all the hard work in for those types of plays, you know, types of games that maybe you'll come back in, you'll start, you know, maybe you'll make a big play, or maybe somebody else will make a big play, and you want to be in for that play and be able to make something happen, and, you know, that's what kind of drives me to just be able to help out the team any way I can.
Jake, wanted to ask you.
Yep.
People throw around the term must win. You know, there's a must win this. Missouri might be looking at it that way, but I was thinking about how it's kind of a cliche, because you obviously approach every game that way, unless, I suppose, a bowl game or last game of the season. But I mean, do you ever approach it when you hear people say that term? I mean, what comes to your mind? Just like, well, sure, every game, or what comes to your mind when you hear that term thrown out there?
I think, yeah, every single game is a must-win game. But last year when we played Missouri, that was as must-win as it could possibly get. I mean, you know, it was going to a bowl game or not going to a bowl game. We didn't get that one, and now we're down 2 games, and we really want to come back, and we really, you know, we need to get this win, and we're hungry for a win. So it's one of those things that I guess, you know, it's even more emphasized this week.
You have Missouri connections, though. I mean, isn't your brother lives down there? Or, I mean, I guess I've never found out how that works. Or.
My mom my dad grew up in Missouri,
okay.
And then I lived there until 8th grade.
Okay.
That's when I moved up here to Waukee, and then my brother and my parents ended up moving back down there because of my dad's job. So he's down there right now in high school and everything. So my mom has 12 brothers and sisters in the Kansas City area.
So I mean, everyone going to be there, you think?
If I can get them enough tickets from my teammates, yeah, everyone will want to come to that game. It's a huge game, and, you know.
I gotta cut it off.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Jake.